Everyone to round 13 in F2 in the last esports championship tonight. We are in Spa-Francorchamps, Belgium. We have a 14 drivers grid tonight, and yeah, let's talk about Belgium. This circuit is like
too long,
4.35 miles long. For people they're using the matrix system, it is 7.004 kilometers long. We have 21 corners, and the time record is 1:46.286 from Valtteri Bottas in the Mercedes in 2018. But that's the key fact.
I'm glad you got all that information.
Yeah. Yeah, before we go to the rankings, let's welcome the one and only Kevin Jacobs. Kevin, how are you doing tonight?
Well, we're doing good, thanks, Chris. Thanks for being my special guest tonight and commentary for this gem in Belgium. I always love Spa.
It is a pleasure. It is a pleasure. And we have a dry qualifying so far. So who is reserving tonight? We have Pat or Bean.
Yep,
in the
Pat
Mercedes.
Is. And Chucky.
Chucky is reserving tonight.
So we got to know.
Unfortunately, we're missing Kev Bergy 66 in the Mercedes. He's the point leader. So we now coming to the championship standings in Lys Sports F2. Just give me a little moment.
Well, we know Kev's leading.
Yeah,
Chucky's retired from the session.
We know that. I mean, Chucky is retired from the session because he's a reserve driver, so he is not allowed to...
Can't take part in qualifying because of the rules
so we have
and regulations.
In the Mercedes on the first place with 176 points, followed by Pat in the Williams by 157 points.
Pat's not here tonight either.
Oh, this should be a good opportunity for JP. Then he is attending tonight, and he is in third in the Alfa Romeo with 136 points. So he can close the gap to the two guys in front of him. Then we have Nicholas in the second Mercedes. This would be Skid. Is Skid?
Skid.
Yeah, yep. He is with 111 points. Then we have Francis. Francis is Purple Haze. Purple Haze is attending. Yes, he is.
Purple Haze,
with 95 points. Who?
He's not in the Red Bull anymore. He's in the Alfa Romeo now, huh?
It looks like. Oh my goodness! What's happened there? I don't have any information that he is changing.
So we had mid-season transactions that I didn't know about.
We're missing Red Bull tonight. That's the shame. That's a shame. However, then we have Jan. Jan is not attending in the Ferrari with 70 points, not in the grid. Then we have Oliver in the McLaren. It should be. Is it Treo?
Yeah, I think it's Treo.
I think, yeah, it's Treo. He's on 7 with 49 points. Then we have Etienne. Is Etienne? Yeah, he is in the Renault. He was driving for a different team in Hockenheim, I guess. He was driving for a different team. No, he was driving for...
yeah, he's always been with Renault.
In Austria, you remember.
Okay.
With 31 points. Then we have Tyler Rogers. He came from F1 down. Is he attending? Yeah, he is attending.
Yep, he's here. We're on board with him right now.
There's already 31 points on P9. Then we have P10, Mario. So Mario in the racing point. So we don't have any racing points tonight.
Well, we got one.
I think it's Lys Academy. Is he?
Lys Academy. Is that how, okay? So now I know how to pronounce his name, if that's the correct way.
It's French name. Got a French name. I think this is Mario. He is. He should be on P10 with 25 points. Then we have Marcus. He is isn't by Red Bull, but he's in the Haas with 18 points.
Yep, he's here.
Then we have Victor in the Williams. Is Vic attending? I don't see him in the list. No, he is not attending. He is with 17 points. Excuse me. Then we have 13, the second racing point, Jan. He is missing since a couple of races.
Purple Haze went to the top of the board.
Oh, Purple Haze is really improving in this season.
We'll see where JP slots in here.
JP is always a hot driver for
at the top by 3/10.
Then we have Jonathan.
Let's see.
No, he's not attending. He is by 16 points.
Be good. He's a new guy.
Mad Max. Is he? No, he.
No,
he
Max
isn't.
isn't here.
Oh, we're missing a couple of people here. The second Alfa Romeo with 5 points. Then we have the second McLaren. Is the second McLaren attending? No.
Nope.
We have a new driver.
Tyler.
Be good. Fever. He is in the second McLaren. I don't know if he is a permanent driver or not. We will find out that.
Right now we're on board
So
with Marcus. We're going to see how well what he does. Come do his final flying lap. We run a little wide.
Actually, it makes no sense to get into the driver's championship right now because we're missing so many drivers here. Who is the constructor standings? We have Mercedes with 257 points, followed by Williams with 166, Haas 140, good luck, Alfa Romeo with 117, Red Bull with 96, Ferrari with 17, on 7 with McLaren with 59 points, Racing Point on 8 with 35, Renault with 33 points, and Toro Rosso with 32. So it's gonna be close for the fight for P8. So that's the standings so far. Let's focus on the session.
Right now we're on board with Pat. He's the only one on a flyer. The top 7 already put in laps, so they're pretty much getting ready to pit.
We have a lot of drivers leading out with the medium compound of tires. So, Cav.
Yeah.
What's the important sector in Spa-Francorchamps?
Well, earlier today for mine, pretty much where I was losing all my lap time was through Eau Rouge. If I hit a good qualifying lap, it carried all the way down the Camel Straight, but if I screwed up Eau Rouge, it killed you down that long straightaway. So I mean, pretty much if you can stay even through the middle sector of Sector 2, but you make up all your time in 1 and 3.
Oh, Spiffy is running out of fuel right now.
Yeah,
Can he get back to the pits, please? We need your pace. He's on 6.
Pat's out of fuel also. So we'll see who's out.
Yeah, the Rouge is really important, especially in the first lap, but we saw it on this race earlier today.
Yeah, people that getting bit out.
Not so much accidents in this corners there in the Rouge, but I think the race was really boring. Even to look at it, we have so many gaps.
Yeah, but that's usually Spa though. You usually don't have a lot of tight battles. It's a strategy race, but usually the rain is here is what throws everything off.
Tactical circuit.
Yep.
I think we getting more cloudy, so I think we have a chance for rain in the race.
Yeah, with everybody's putting on softs, I would imagine there might be a chance of rain because the way I seen it, you'd rather do medium to hard, or soft to hard, because obviously I made hards last 21 laps around this track earlier today, and I was only at 50% wear when I got done. So, I mean, it's not a harsh on the tires.
Well, guys, I have to apologize. John is joining in the second Renault, and he is on the flying lap right now.
Yep, that's who we're on board with.
He's coming. He's entering, or almost entering the third sector, and this looks like a clean lap so far.
Oh, he missed the apex.
He missed the apex a little bit. And now, look at this corner. He is not looking strange, but if you miss the apex slightly in this corner, you're losing your car. You can't trust me. I lost my car in the third lap. I had good pace.
Chucky had that happen to him in qualifying too.
Yeah, it's really tricky. If you're missing the apex slightly, then you coming. Yeah, your car is slightly out. That's don't matter. John with
what, 6th?
Where's my telemetry with the
Killing for Cash should be the next one coming up. He's through the final
John
sector.
With 147.2. A decent lap, but this is really close from P5 to P7.
Trails ran the hards.
Inside, yeah, that's even more impressive. Purple Haze is on an out lap, and JP is on a lap. Why he is going out? Because he is, yeah.
We'll go on board with JP, and then we'll skip the skid here. He's a 10th up in sector 1.
Up. Killing for Cash. He's on the second lap. Killing for Cash is driving in the Williams. Normally he's driving for the Racing Point. I don't know.
He's just a sub.
Confusing.
Killing for Cash just subs for us.
I take a look on
JP went wide to Puhan.
Skid didn't set a lap time now, but he is on a flyer.
Yeah.
Pat is retired from the session. Yeah, that's normally he is a reserve driver from the F1, so he don't have to be driving in the qualifying. I think it's a little bit senseless because, yeah.
Well, he's got to go out to set up his setup for Park for May. You have to leave your pit box for it.
You can easily save your setup without going out. So I did it in France, where I was reserving you as a driver in the F1. But it's senseless to not attending. JP with another lap time, 144.6.
Yep.
He improved like almost 4/10.
How's Skid doing here? He's through the final sector.
It looks really solid. What can
Come
you
up
do
to the
in
final
last?
chicane.
Oh, nice exit, nice exit.
It's a 1:45.1, second fastest.
What a cracking lap time. I see Spiffy's on
Purple Haze just went to the top of the board with a 1:44.3.
Wow. So the track is going better and better. So while we see Spiffy's out with the medium compounded tires.
Haze through Puhan right now.
And he misses slightly the apex in sector 2. And he's, is he slowing down? No. He's still in the hard lap.
Oh, he's gonna miss that.
He's going out wide. I think it's another day. Slowing down. He is 2.6, 2.8 seconds down to his lap time. What can Alex do?
He needs the box.
Yeah,
Alex is coming up to the final sector. Coming up to the line.
Looks good.
No improvement.
So, oh, he's out of gas. So, well, we changed the battery, but it makes no sense to make more than one lap with these soft tires, especially
unless
here
there's rain.
Do we fix it?
We got Treo who's out.
Lechamel is starting his.
Hey, now don't be
first
picking
hot
up
lap.
after me. My bad habits.
I read it. Lechamel, like the cigarettes. He is now on his hot lap.
Yeah, I'm on board with him.
Sector 2. That's a good answer. Looks like his front wing is far down. Oh, he makes a little mistake here inside the corner. Oh,
Yeah, yellow flag in sector 2.
Yellow sector 2.
It's a sector he's coming up to. I wonder if someone spun at Puhan. Or if they wrecked where you wrecked earlier.
So what can you do? Ladies and gentlemen, I hope we have quite interesting race in F2 tonight. We have so many good drivers and we're missing 2 of the top drivers tonight. This is Pat.
Yeah, we're missing Kev and Pat. Top 2 in the points.
He had 2 terrible races in Hockenheim and in Hungary. In Hungary he was crashed out by Treo. Was it Treo? He put him to the grass on the start-finish line and he lost his car then. Not so Lechamel.
5 seconds off. We'll go on board with the McLaren to be good.
JP is on an outlap and Purple Haze is on an outlap.
Yeah, I don't. They have enough time to get. Oh!
Tyler's on a flyer.
Locked it up.
Tyler's now in the middle of sector 2. 2.8 seconds down to the lead. Another soft
Oh, the McLaren messed up by his own teammate.
I think we have a new driver here, Be Good Fever. He is still on P4.
Yeah, I'm on board with him.
So I'm having my eye
He's
on Tyler
5/10 up on the second sector.
Now coming into the finals. He's now coming into the final couple of corners here. Can he improve? Can he improve?
Oh, he was half a second up in sector 2.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't see that. Maybe he is.
Oh, he boxed
He's
it.
1.6 second up. Tyler
That's-
on P4.
Yep, Tyler.
Amazing. Good job, guy. Good job. Good job. He's now behind Skid like 4/10 of a second. A little bit more than 4/10 of a second.
I don't know what Spiffy's not gonna be a good lap.
I couldn't imagine that we have already faster times than in F1.
No, we have F1. We were at 43s.
So we
JP
have
gonna
not
get
much
another
of a-
lap in. JP and Purple Haze are in. Both got their laps in. They're both on hot laps.
I couldn't imagine. We have not much difference. Spiffy retired from the session.
That's because the session's
We
over.
have not much difference to the F1 by this time. I mean,
Purple Haze
JP
is up
was
a
a F1 driver.
Purple Haze is up a 10th in sector 1 on his fast lap.
JP is up. No, he is down 1/10 in the first sector.
No, Purple Haze is.
Yeah, JP is down. He
Oh,
lost in
JP's
the
down.
first sector. So can JP improve in Sector 2? Sector 2 is the important sector here to getting time set. But he's already over 1/10 down in Sector 1. What can JP do? He got 63% EOS, so it should be good for the rest
2/10 up. Purple Haze is on a faster lap. He's at about a 144 flat.
JP is he couldn't.
Or not JP, Purple Haze.
Oh, he got traffic. He got traffic. Racing point.
Oh,
Jesus.
Purple Haze messed up the last chicane.
How about
144.1.
Wow. Purple Haze with over a 5/10 of a
JP got?
second. JP is not improving.
Nope. He almost did.
He got a beautiful third sector, but he lost in Sector 1 and Sector 2. So I keep my eye on
the
that.
racing points done.
Good job for Purple Haze.
I think that's his second
Francis
pole.
Fallon.
Second or third. Well, he had pole at China, and then his strategy went out the window. He put on the wrong tires in the rain, and it threw his race.
Yeah, I saw him. He had absolutely, in my eyes, a stupid strategy. Excuse me for my attitude, but it was absolutely stupid. The strategy, he lost so many places because he had a good pace. He was even faster than me. This was a time I was in F2, and I get the second place in this race. Yeah, Purple Haze, he improved lately. Absolutely, he is. Yeah, it deserved pole position.
He's doing good. It's just a matter of
half a second.
Purple Haze can get good qualifying. It's just a matter. He's got to put a race together. If he can string races together, then he'll be up there.
Yeah, let's go. Purple Haze on first. JP, Skit, Tyler.
Be good.
Fever, Trail, Etienne, John, Killing for Cash, Spiffy,
Alex,
Shamel, Shaki, and Pat. So we have only 14 drivers tonight. Yeah. I mean, in the end, a good pace from Spiffy. He is on 10th. So can he keep that place? He can get 1 point. Would be really helpful. And it's
well, the top 10 all have to start in their have to start on their tires they qualified on.
It could be raining.
Well, it's awful cloudy.
I mean, Spa is.
Oh yeah, the rain likes to roll.
He's a favor for mixing weather conditions. Absolutely, and this is dark, really cloudy and dark. So,
I'm excited to see Chucky and Pat try to come from the back of the field as the F1 drivers.
Don't discount.
But I'm putting my money on JP here to probably take the win from his teammate.
I know from the donation race a couple days ago, Chucky was really good on Belgium, but he had a really bad race this day. He was retired in lap 2, I guess.
Alright, the top 4 guys are all starting on softs. Then you got 5th and 6th on mediums. Then you got 7th through 11th on softs. And then the racing point's going to be on mediums. And then Chucky and Pat are going to be on softs at the back. So we're looking at most likely a 1 or 2 stop strategy. We'll see what they all go on for their second set of tires.
So what's your bet? Who is winning that race?
I got my money on JP.
I set my money on good question. I think we have 2 F1 reserve drivers tonight, but they are not. There wasn't a bet.
I just feel like if if JP wants to get up there with a top 2 and make a really big dent, tonight's the night to get 25 or 26 points and to make a statement at the top 2 that if you miss races, I'm here and I will take the championship.
I mean, to be honest, JP is a great driver, but he has to be consistent. To be honest, we saw it in Austria, we saw it in France. Okay, he was kicked out by Purple Haze in France, but he lost his car by his own in Austria. And you, and you was wondering, it wasn't me. Sure, he has to be consistent, but to keep up half a second gap in the qualifying. So can Purple Haze go the same pace?
Yeah, but that's one lap. This is 22 laps. That's a lot of laps to not make a mistake.
Since when are we making a formation lap in F2? I'm wondering.
They've been doing it since about the 5th or 6th race.
Oh, Jesus. That's
but here we go.
Ridiculous.
We're waiting for the 5 lights.
We're waiting for the 5 lights.
Alright, here we go. Round 13 at Spa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And away we go.
Lights out and away we go. The 2.
JP got a better start.
Alfa Romeo's good start. Purple Haze.
Skid throws it on the inside.
Skid! We have a little pile up there. Who knows is going wild. I think it was John.
Tyler got the worst of it.
Session.
Oh! There goes the McLaren. Oh, there goes Chucky. Set the other McLaren. Trails out of the race. Be good. Wrecked out of Eau Rouge.
What happened with Tyler? I mean, he is already back to 6th, but Spiffy is
up
already
to 7.
On 7. Wow. Etienne is out of the session.
And Chucky's started from the back and all the way up to the front. He's made up 8 spots.
Fever is on 11. And
8 spots for Chucky.
Chasing down Alex by 8/10 of a second. The gap between Purple Haze and JP is already by 1 second. So he can go the pace for now. But Skid is already under 1 second on JP. So he is not holding back himself. I have my eye on Alex and Pat. He's still under 1 second.
I'm watching Chucky about ready to take 4th from John.
Chucky makes a jump. He jumped.
Does he make the move inside? There he is. There's the move. Oh, John kept it there. Chucky got the move done. Can Tyler get the move done? The Haas guys.
He won 9. The first three places stay even. Chucky wins 9 places.
Yep.
John by 3. Tyler lost 2 places.
2, but he's looking to make a spot up. As they come through Eau Rouge.
He makes the biggest jump. So Pat.
We got Spiffy about to make a move on his teammate. Hey, showed the nose, but he didn't.
Alex makes a move on Pat, and he is no.
Pat covered him off.
Shut the door on him. Shut the door on him. Oh. Those guys are not finished right. And be good. Fever is on the pits. Maybe he got a front wing damage.
Yeah, he lost it in Eau Rouge and was on the inside wall, and then everybody else was just mayhem behind it.
Okay, he is on the hard tires, so he can probably
go to the end. Yep.
Like you as example, but he has to be careful. So he can probably go to the end, but he is already 48 seconds
Tyler is
Schumacher.
all over John. Chuck is kind of pulled away.
Following Pat.
Yeah.
So Pat is not this fast as he would like to be.
Tyler did not show the move. Tyler's got some front wing damage. He's missing the right end plate. Yep. So that would be what happened to him. I would imagine someone hit him.
Enable. Maybe he hit someone in the first corner, or is the new damage because he's still good on pace. He's hunting down John.
Yeah, if he stays patient through Eau Rouge.
Can he go cleanly and... Oh, it looks nice. Maybe
he should get DRS.
Speed there. He has, but can he...
He's too far back.
Too far. Shows his nose. Fix Baronet. Spiffy is 1.1 seconds behind his teammate. Oh, and he's getting wide.
Yeah, he touched the gravel in the background.
But he still can keep up.
Tyler just needs to be patient here.
Maybe he has some trouble with the brake balance. But the guys need to come down a little bit here. The midfield. John, Tyler, Spiffy, Alex is still fighting with... Alex has got by Pat. Wow. He makes an awesome job.
I just feel Tyler up here.
Tires.
Yeah. Tyler up here, he's just got to be patient. If he can get the drive off the corner, he can get him. Oh, he got a little loose there. He about lost it like you did.
Probably. Thank you. Probably Pat is holding himself a little bit up. So, like, saving tires for probably one more lap. He is running out of ERS. He is still, it looks like he's hunting down Alex, but he's keeping up himself.
Does Tyler make the move in turn one? He does not. He stayed back. He's got to stay closer in Eau Rouge.
He wants to have the DRS to pass him. Oh, and Alex getting out wide, misses slightly the apex. He's now almost... this is a strange situation.
Tyler's
if you are
not
so close
close
in front of the Rouge, this would be giving up. So now he is probably too far away.
Does he send it? There he comes. There goes Tyler inside John.
What a move.
And he made the move stick. He came from a long ways back. Oh, and then he run it wide into the gravel. That's going to give John the inside move. Nope. Spiffy's watching this. Spiffy's caught up to John now.
He's making a great job tonight. He absolutely does. He got 7th in Silverstone.
Spiffy did?
Yeah. He finished the race in Silverstone by 7th. Means that P5. I had some race incidents with JP, by the way, and he is not catching up to his teammate. Purple Haze is with... Oh! A crash!
John retired. John is out of the race.
Crashed.
No, Spiffy's still going.
Yeah, but he lost his right end plate.
I tell you what, though.
Needs to pit.
Alex got by Pat, but Pat just gave Alex a shot in the back.
Spiffy's going into the pit now.
Pat's not giving up on this spot against Alex. These two are slugging it out.
Marcus, what have you done? You're losing a lot of pace right now. A lot of front wing damage.
Well, there's only 10 cars remaining. There's only 10 cars remaining, so as long as everybody finishes the race, they'll all get points.
Yeah, but he had the chance for P7. Like me tonight.
He still got his chance. He put on softs again, which means it tells me he's going to have to come back in and put mediums on later on.
Pat is now, he was more than 1 second behind Alex.
Yeah.
He's now he can keep the gap, but he's losing. So maybe he got trouble with his soft tires. He's panning around like 1 second or 0.8.
Tell you what,
Purple
Haze is being consistent here against JP. He's keeping that lead at 2 seconds. He's not giving JP any ground.
This is a clear driving, absolutely no mistakes. He knows what he's doing. And even Purple Haze, he's really strong in Belgium. I can tell. So JP got trouble to keep up with his teammate.
Well, the top 4 are all within 6 seconds of each other.
I think Shaki is gaining a little bit.
He's gaining a little on Skid, but not too much.
Oh. Pat got a 5-second time penalty
for corner cutting. Yep. Oh, he gained it. He gained on Alex. As Tyler and Alex have hit pits. Tyler's in front wing change and hard tires. We'll see what Alex goes on.
Alex
is gonna go on mediums.
No front wing change.
Be Good got a 3-second time penalty for, I would imagine, multiple corner cuts. So Tyler's going to the end.
Lys he is already on 6.
Yep,
with his medium tires.
Yep. We'll see what Tyler does at the end of this race, because he's on hards and he's going to the end. He's all done.
He absolutely can, because you changed your tires in
lap 1.
Second lap.
Yeah.
Lap 1, and you was going through with the hard compound of tires. So here he changed his tires, and
Alex just gave away his advantage with a 3-second time penalty as he got back by Spiffy, and then Spiffy puts it in the gravel.
I think we see more time penalties tonight, because we are already we have a long way to go in this race. But this is more interesting as the F1 race, to be honest. Be Good Fever is now 46 seconds behind Spiffy.
Yep.
Spiffy's on softs.
Yeah, so he's gonna have to pit again. Yeah, he's gonna have to pit and put mediums on.
I can't understand that.
Which is fine. I mean, that's his strategy.
So we have the first 5 guys are still on the start tires. The soft 6 laps old. Then we have Lys with 5 laps old medium tires. So he got the advantage for now.
So there's your stop. So the top 6 guys have not pitted yet.
So Tyler got the advantage for the whole race. So because is he making clean laps to the end of the race, he can keep with the hard compound of tires to the end of the race.
But
and he's driving by himself right now.
Go on board with Spiffy. He is hounding Alex with these soft tires. He should have DRS down Camel Straight, and he should blow right by the Toro.
I think Shaki is struggling a bit, so he should be the first driver from switching his tires. We have a yellow sector. Maybe he wrecked on the same spot like me. Yeah, he does.
He did. He wrecked.
He did.
He pulled.
Welcome to the club. Oh my goodness.
Chucky wrecked there too.
Yeah, but he's now struggling. So I think he is the first. He is the first front driver. He going into the pits to switching Purple Haze with another lap time. What's the fastest lap time so far?
So you probably got off onto that green, and then you hit the gravel with the rear tire, and it just sent you straight into the inside wall, right?
No, there is no gravel. I slightly missed the apex on the second right corner, and then my car was going out. Then I picked up the outside curb, and then yeah, it was done. So
Spiffy got by Alex here.
If you're missing the apex in the second right corner, you lose. So either you going off the throttle, or you have to stick into the apex completely or perfectly, or you miss this corner completely, and then you going out wide, and then you miss this fucking wall there. Sorry about my attitude.
You're good. So the closest battle we got is 8 and 9. Spiffy got by Alex, but Alex is hanging in DRS range.
I actually thought that Chucky has trouble with his soft tires, but he's driving clean laps so far. Yeah, who is coming first into the pits? While we have Purple Haze with 3.7 seconds in front of his teammate.
He's putting the gap on his teammate.
So he is the favorite.
My thing is does JP pit first and make his teammate pit? Nope, his teammate's gonna pit. So that tells me JP's gonna stay out another lap.
That's my question. But if Purple Haze makes the undercut, then he's probably have more advantage.
So Chucky and JP stayed out, Skid pitted, along with Purple Haze. They went to mediums, so they're going to the end.
Why are they going to mediums? So I think
Tyler's looking at 6th on the racing point. He's run down those mediums on these hards.
We have Tyler. He's closing into Lys for P6.
Yep.
I keep my eye on there.
He sets him up. Should get the run right here.
He got a really good pace with his hard tires, but it's gotta be too close before they go into the Rouge. So, French names. It's not my thing.
It's not mine either, being an American. Oh!
Oh, they touched! They touched.
Did Tyler get front wing damage? I don't see any.
No.
Oh, he got away with that one.
It was a little touch, but he lost time in there. But he is way more faster. But why they touched?
Well, the racing point let off going through a Rouge, so I don't know if he got the back end a little happy and had to get out of it, like I've had to quite a few times during the race. There was one point I was practically drifting through a Rouge.
I don't think slipstream is working in corners, so it might be Tyler had a slipstream before they get to the Rouge, because he was really close, and then he had a little bit of overspeed, and Lys makes a little mistake. It's just strange. It's strange. You have to see what is the driver in front of you doing in this corner, because
Tyler really just needs the. Oh, he almost pulled. He almost pulled your stunt.
He almost made the curse move. Don't do that. Don't do that. Killing for cash, by the way, is.
Chucky's pitted. JP pitted, and JP came out farther behind. He lost a whole second.
The Purple Haze is on.
Here goes Tyler.
Position.
Inside turn 1.
He makes the move, and he makes the move done. Lys left him with tons of space, and he is slow. He let him tons of space.
Spiffy's still in 7th.
Good move of Tyler there.
Pat's pitted, so Pat's gonna come out 9th. Spiffy's still got to pit again.
Purple Haze wins the undercut. He now has 5.4 seconds gap of his teammate. He almost doubled.
Alex got
gap
by Spiffy in the camel with the DRS.
Good Fever is out of the session. This was a pain in the ass for him. Pat is on P9.
Yep.
3.8 seconds behind Spiffy. He is behind his pace. Spiffy is on 5 laps on softs.
So it looks like 6th through 9th is gonna be the fun part of the race, because these guys are all on top of one another, all battling. Spiffy's got more front wing damage. He's lost the end plate off the right corner.
Oh Jesus! But stay where you are. Don't make anything stupid, because you can gain 1 point minimum on this race. So keep your ass on the track. Don't make anything stupid. Pat is on 9. I mean, we have one F1 reserve driver. He's he found this. He actually found this pace, but we have one F1 driver. He is driving behind everyone, but he's closing to Spiffy.
Spiffy needs to pit. He needs to get off these softs and put mediums on. He's gonna finish 9th.
But still 2 points.
Yeah, it's still points. As long as you don't fall out of the race.
That's what I said. But if you have front wing damage, the
Spiffy gets penalty.
The same mistake what you did.
Oh, he went up, going up over Rouge, and
at the left turn he.
At the left part. Yeah, that's. They don't get it for in real life.
Oh, he's going wide!
Yeah, that front wing damage.
Pat is now on his trail.
That front wing damage is killing Spiffy, plus his tires have gave up. They're 6 laps old, softs. They're done.
He should go in. He should go into the pits right now. He got especially 1 tires right now, and he got front wing damage.
Oh, Pat got on the curb at Puhan and about lost it like I did. JP just set fast lap.
50 mediums, and he is closing by to Purple Haze.
That's why That's what I was wondering.
He was waiting with the fresh tires now, and he is now faster than his teammate. But it's still 4.8 seconds, so Purple Haze can go the pace. The first 3 guys are, yeah.
I'd imagine Tyler's gonna finish 5th. He's gonna be all by himself in no man's land, because the top 4, they're going to the end.
Everyone is like no man's land at the moment, so it's like, oh, he's going wide.
There's Spiffy. He finally pitted.
Into the pits.
So
he's getting stuck in the pit entry.
Well, now he has to change that front
wing. Oh Jesus.
So my best bet is he's going to put mediums on.
Tires and go to the end of the race. Is he doing this?
No, he put softs on again. He put softs on.
I think it's mediums.
Did he start the race at mediums?
Not sure. Let me take a look on it. Spiffy was starting. Where is he? He was starting on soft.
He started on softs? So he has to make another pit stop. Because he's done nothing but softs.
Yeah. So, Purple Haze, JP, Skid, Chucky, and Tyler were starting on the soft tires. So the first 4 people going the same strategy with switching to the mediums, they should go to the end. Taylor was switching from soft to the hard tires. Marshall is still on his medium tires. Good job for him. Alex, he started on softs, going to the mediums. Also Pat, softs, mediums. Spiffy, soft, so he has to go into the pit for another time. I can understand that, because he was clearly good for the medium tires to go to the end of the race.
Purple Haze has put 5 seconds back on JP.
Okay, that's all. So we have 9 drivers. No, we have 10.
Killing for Cash didn't make it in the session. He lagged out, so it put him in pit road.
Yeah, that's why he is on the last place. So we have 9 drivers at the moment. So Spiffy can pick up 1 point
2.
And he... Spiffy.
Yeah, he picked up 2.
Okay. Sorry,
2 points.
But Lys Schimmel has to go into the pits, but Spiffy has to go into the pits another time.
He's got to pit this time.
Into the mediums. Why? Oh, Jesus. What is the closest gap? It would be Pat and Alex again.
Man, Pat's on way fresher tires than Alex. So Pat has the advantage here on Alex by 4 laps.
It looks like he's holding himself back. That's what I see on my.
Oh, there's the move.
Oh, he's going inside. Alex going wide. He misses the apex, and he's. Oh, that's not even a overtaking spot, gentlemen.
No, but he made it work.
He made it work, yeah, but this is
caught
a big
Alex
risk.
off
This is
guard.
not even an overtaking point.
No,
Now
but
we come to the Chris corner here. Be careful, he gets into the apex. He sticks it.
I'm waiting to see if the Racing Point pits this time.
Alex is already over 2.5 seconds away. What has he done? Is he?
Here's the Racing Point.
Oh, he is missing. He is missing the front wing.
Who's that? Alex?
Alex, yeah, he's missing the. Oh, he's missing the.
Oh, he's missing quite a bit of that front wing.
Quite a bit.
The Racing Point's in also. So he's going to hards. Oh, he's got a 5-second penalty, so he's waiting. Oh, it's raining. Did I see sprinkles? I see sprinkles. I see sprinkles on the track. Uh-oh, we got a new ball game.
Do we get to the inter tires?
We got a new ball game. I see rain on the lenses. Yes, there's rain on the lenses.
Let's see what we can get.
This is why I love this track. Alex went to inters.
If it's... Why is this going to the inters? This is too early.
Because he had to pit. Oh, he's going to lose it. He lost it in Eau Rouge.
Do you remember on the F2 race in Spain this year? Where everyone was going too early to intermediate tires. Or even to the wet tires. This was a crazy race, my goodness.
I think Alex went to inters because he was in the pits. Oh, Chucky just ran turn 1 really wide.
Purple has lost a lot of time to his teammate because JP set another fastest lap time. He's now the fastest on the track. So this may be his weather conditions, what he's like. The other one, he's under 5 seconds. As good as another 5 seconds behind him. But JP is actually the fastest driver on track.
JP's not catching him though. He's losing time. I don't know if JP's got a wet setup and Purple Haze has got a dry setup, but if that's the case, if this track gets wet to where they have to put inters on and JP's got a wet setup on, Purple Haze better hang on because that wet setup's going to come alive. Because last year, that's how I won the race.
It's always hard to say how long it would be raining to make an advantage with the wet setup.
Well, that's how I won the race last year here, is I had a wet setup on and I had to wait for the rain. And I mean, I got murdered at the beginning during the dry session because my car just had so much downforce. It was slow down straightaways and people ate me alive. But as soon as the rain came on, it was like my car woke up.
Yeah, but
Purple Haze stayed out again.
I mean, it is slightly going.
They need to pit. It's too wet. It's too wet. They're sliding all over the place.
Skid get the 5-second time penalty for corner cutting. 5 seconds. Ooh.
They need to pit.
The gap to Chucky because he's under 4 seconds.
I know, but I just watched Tyler go sideways through a corner drifting. The track's too wet, and I watched them all miss the chicane at the end, just about the top 4. Tyler
I don't
stayed
see
out.
I don't see any spray. I don't see any spray. Maybe the most of the tires are.
It's raining hard. Alex picked up another 3-second penalty.
This is gonna be the record for tonight. This is gonna be interesting because Purple Haze is running out of ERS right now in the middle sector.
Yeah, look at Purple Haze is way off the pace. Who's gonna hit pit road? Oh, there went Pat. Pat just lost it in turn 1. The Racing Point's gonna be the first one to hit pit road for Inters.
It's gonna be the best one because we have
Spiffy's in.
Lights on the back of the cars are lighting the sign for. That's the sign for the track is wet. Be
so
careful.
Spiffy's in. Let's see. Does Purple Haze make the hard turn? He does. Inters he goes. JP's gonna have to follow him. They're gonna have to double stack the afros.
Yeah, but they are a part of over 6 seconds, so this would be fine.
Yeah.
If he's not have front wing damage, so he would be fine to get out.
Chucky just picked up a 5 second. Yeah, but if I was JP, I'd have pitted a lap earlier because now these guys aren't gonna be ready.
Go out of the way. Now he is. Oh yeah.
See, they had to wait.
That's gonna be close. Getting on mediums. So
Chucky's got a 5 second.
Out.
No, Chucky's in.
No, he's in the pits. Sorry about that.
So Tyler and Pat are the only 2 that have not pitted. And there's Alex. He's all over the track at pit road.
DRS is now disabled, so there's no DRS available for the rest of the race.
So Tyler's pitted. So the only one that hasn't pitted is Pat.
Purple Haze got trouble with his tires because they are probably
cold. JP made the mistake. He should have pitted the lap before this lap, and he probably would have passed Purple Haze, but because he stayed on the same strategy as Purple Haze, he's going to finish second. Because he lost even more time.
It is like an undercut if you're going earlier into the pits.
Well, you got to remember to do a double.
You should be faster a lot.
Well, and also if you're racing your teammate to do a double stack, you got to be like at least 10 seconds. I mean, you seen them; they were what 6-7 seconds apart, and they didn't have enough time. I mean, he had enough time to get into the pits.
I would like racing you, but yeah, you see that Karma. He is now going through the Chris curve. I would have. I mean, my pace was good enough to chase it down, but yeah. Lap 3, goodbye. I won it. So JP can. Purple Haze can still keep up.
Purple Haze has only got 7.5 seconds with 6 laps to go, 5 laps to go. Oh, JP just got a 5-second penalty. So that's 12 seconds. That's 12 seconds.
Oh, Jesus.
He's got 12 seconds to make up on Purple Haze. There's no way.
No. Not with the last 4 laps. So
Purple Haze is
gonna be going to his first win.
As long as he keeps it together.
I'm jealous.
Don't give him the commentary jinx.
I'm jealous right now. It's gonna be me.
Chucky's starting to run down Skid though for that final podium spot.
Good job for Spiffy. He's on 8. He gotta be 4 points.
Yeah, that's a good haul. Haas is looking at 5th and 8th. That's a good haul.
Absolutely.
But the Alfa Romeos are 1-2, so you can't beat that. That's maximum points. Plus JP's gonna end up with fast lap because now it's wet. No one's gonna run a faster lap.
Poor Red Bull tonight. But Purple Haze is switched to the Alfa Romeo. Is it permanently or is it just for this race? I don't know.
Well, if he switched to the Alfa Romeo and he's supposed to be in the Red Bull, then it's permanent.
All what we know is
we got Sector 1.
Red Bull is losing a lot of points tonight, and Tyler Lewis got a
Alex,
3-second time.
Alex just wrecked in Eau Rouge again and lost the whole front wing.
He's already.
He just needs to pit, put inters on, and coast around the track. Doesn't matter how many laps you finished. You just, as long as you put it in P9, you still get those 2 points.
Even now, stay on track for the last couple of laps, please. You can gain 2 points. It doesn't matter.
So far, the closest battle is Chucky. But I just don't see Chucky catching Skid as fast as...
Yeah, since it was starting to rain, Skid lost a lot of time there. He was clearly safe on P3, but then the rain was starting and he's losing time on time. Like 0.3 of a second per lap on Chucky. So that's... Chucky's really driving good laps. But now we have another interesting thing.
Oh.
How keep the drivers through the Le Rouge? Rouge. Sorry. you can go with high speed through Rouge in this weather conditions. So it would be really interesting.
I wouldn't. I'd take my time through Eau Rouge, especially if I was like Alex. I would take my time through Eau Rouge. I'm gonna finish 9th. It doesn't matter. It's as long as I keep all 4 wheels on the car.
Yep. I mean, from my side of things, oh, Skid is going wide. He's struggling with his car.
I'm wondering if he didn't put any front wing into it. If he didn't put any wing into that car and it was set up for the dry, he's going to struggle. Because I know if I have a dry setup, I always crank a bunch of front wing in when I go to the wet. Just to get the nose to plant. Otherwise, you're just going to go straight in corners.
My experience is you have to adjust your brake balance.
Well, yeah, that too.
For the wet races, I think he didn't, or didn't this properly, because he's like oversteering a little bit.
I don't know, but Chucky is riding him down. He's only a second behind him.
Yeah, Chucky is going for the 3rd place, but in the end, if I would be Skid, I wouldn't be getting nervous, because
Spiffy is called the Racing Point too.
He got the 3rd place, so if Chucky is overtaking him, he is taking the 3rd place, because Chucky is only a reserve driver, so we don't have to forget that.
Yeah, but he takes the points away from Skid. Skid still gets 4th. He just don't.
Yeah, but he
gets 4th place points.
Oh, big driver from his F1. So this is just a trophy for Chucky with the 3rd place.
But I would imagine Chucky wants 3rd just for a consolation prize as to what happened to him earlier today in F1. He didn't have the greatest of races.
Oh, he's going wide!
They both ran wide through Puhan.
But it makes a long turn. That's the closest fight here, and Spiffy is closing into last.
Yeah, I was just on board with. Yeah, I was just on board. Someone's yellow flag. The Racing Point. The Racing Point screwed up in. Oh.
In what sector?
The leader. The last chicane. The leaders are coming through. I would imagine the Racing Point got out of the racing line. Spiffy stayed in it.
Spiffy now with probably 6 points.
If he can stay there.
6 points, you get 6.8 points, 6%. I don't know. I lost it. I lost it.
I think he gets 4. I think it's 4.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, I lost it.
1,
I
2.
have to look at it. I think it's gotta be.
I think it's 5 or 6.
6.
Chucky is on the back of Skid though. They're getting ready to go through Eau Rouge. He's only got 2 laps. Ooh, Chucky got loose.
If you would get 5 points and you get 6 points for P7.
Okay.
No, you get 8 points for P6, so it would be
5 for P7.
Yeah, 5.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 4, 5.
Is Chucky trying to just wait out Skid, or I'm wondering if the Skid got penalties and Chucky doesn't, because I know Chucky served his 5-second penalty.
How I said, if I would be Skid in these situations, I just stay on track. Even if you are getting passed by Chucky, you got the 3rd place.
No, he don't get 3rd. He doesn't get 3rd. Chucky would get 3rd place, and he just doesn't get any points. So Skid would get 4th place and the 4th place points instead of 3rd place and 3rd place points.
Okay, that's the rules. I don't know. That's confusing.
It's kind of like NASCAR in America when a guy from the bigs drops down to the lower leagues. If he wins the race, he doesn't get the points, but he gets the trophy and the win.
Yeah,
it's the same concept.
I don't know. I'm really happy about the Haas P5 consistent driving for
Tyler.
Both of them.
Yep, 5 and 7.
Even now Kamal, the driver for
Purple Haze has got a 3-second time
penalty.
Yep, through Eau Rouge. I'm on board with him. He's going down the Camel Straight for the final time.
But he is still 7 seconds.
Yeah, I think JP screwed up through Eau Rouge too.
Prepare, guys, for
Skid just got another 3-second penalty. Chucky's putting pressure on Skid, making him make mistakes on the final lap.
He's 1.5 behind.
We'll see.
Another matter, Purple Haze is running out of fuel. Again.
Yeah, but he's got enough. Can he
finish this lap? Hopefully he got enough. He's on ERS mode hot lap, but he is running out of fuel. He's in the 3rd sector. Can he finish the race? Can he win his first race here in F2? He's in the middle sector. He's running out of fuel already. Can he do that? Oh, geez,
what's he got? 4 corners left?
Yeah. Chris Corners now.
Sector 3, someone just wrecked.
Who is it?
Pat. Oh, so if Spiffy can... I don't know.
I have my eye on Purple Haze. He has the chance, and he will make the mistake. Congratulations to Purple Haze. He wins his first F2 race in this season. Yes.
Good win for Purple Haze.
Good job. Good job.
Now we'll see with time penalties. Spiffy's going to come home to finish 7th. JP 2nd. 5
seconds.
Now, here we go. Here's the Mercedes and the Ferrari. Skid finishes. Does he get 3rd or 4th? He got 4th. Chucky did jumping.
2 seconds too much. Good job of Chucky. So the next one is Tyler. Tyler is now coming into the 3rd sector.
Yep.
And he also running out of fuel. Good job.
Oh yeah, you burn everything off.
Like you earlier today.
Well, with like 10 laps to go, I had almost 3 laps of extra fuel, so I could run. I ran almost the second half of the race in rich mode.
Yeah, but you saved your fuel. So the last one we're waiting for Pat. Pat's
the last one to finish. Yeah, but as long as he stays on, he should finish 6th. Because I think he has to finish the race to get the points. I'm not really for sure. Doesn't matter if if he loses the front wing, I mean, he could be as slow as he wants.
I think he was holding back a lot in this race tonight. Lys Schimmel just left the session in the final lap.
It don't matter. He's done. He finished 8th.
Yeah.
He left because he's just waiting for Pat to finish.
We're all waiting for Pat to finish, to be honest. So we have 9 cars finishing the race in F2. We had also how many cars we had in 11? 11 cars in F1 finished the race.
Is that how many we had that finished earlier today?
10 or 11.
Alrighty.
So we are done. Congratulations to Purple Haze. He wins his first F2 race in Lys Esports Americas. Good job to him.
Good job to the Alfa Romeo boys. They finished 1-2 plus with fast laps. So JP ended up picking up, what, 19 points on the top 2. I'd imagine he wanted 26, not 19, but hey, 19's better than 0.
Oh, they picked up a lot of points, Alfa Romeo, but the question is Purple Haze being a permanent driver in the Alfa Romeo? Because normally the second Alfa Romeo place would be Mad Max, but he didn't attend. So
Purple Haze put a good race together. I was surprised. I had a feeling he might make a mistake.
They're fitting each other.
So Chuck is the only one that didn't have a penalty, but he did. He just, when he pitted, he got rid of his penalty. But that was round 13 from Spa.
So this is the driver of the day. The driver of the day is Chucky. He went from 13 to 3, so he gained 10 places.
Yep. Yeah, that was a good race.
Amazing. What a race for Alfa Romeo tonight.
Mercedes put in 4th and 6th, and Haas was 5th and 7th. So, I mean, really, Mercedes and Haas had good point outings too. But that's it from Spa in round 13. And we'll see you guys next Sunday at 7 p.m.
Thanks for watching, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching to this beautiful race tonight. And yeah, see you next Sunday in Monza, Italy.
Thanks for commentating with me tonight, Chris. We'll see you next Sunday morning.
Next Sunday morning. So goodbye, guys.
Have a good one.